and welcome to the primetime games of the Multinational Football League. A lot has been anticipated here tonight. It's the Oklahoma City Bisons taking on the Portland Snowhawks. And I'll tell you, for being a night game, it looks awfully light out here. I mean, that is because we are in a freaking dome and I'm kind of stupid. But it looks really good. Kirk Cousins coming out of the tunnel. We might see him tonight. I have no clue how that will work, but if that ends up happening, it should be a pretty good matchup. Patrick Mahomes clutched up in the last seconds of the last game versus the Columbus Bulls. One of the few games that I can actually remember. The scoreboard's working. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this one is about to catch on fire. Ice is it with me in commentary. So say hi.
I'm gonna glaze the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, no, okay. He's completely off in another world right now. But anyways, let's get her started. Remember, all these videos that I have recorded today should be uploading later on tonight. So if you end up seeing these uploaded, some point in the morning, it just happened to be I got tired and really didn't want to do it. So with that being moved out of the way, the Bisons, Snowhawks, right now. And the Snowhawks will receive this one at about the 2-yard line. And a not so bad return coming out here. And let's take a look here. Kirk Cousins. With the young guy struggling, they put him right in here. Now, I don't know why he's a backup. For whatever reason, he is a backup for the Portland Snowhawks, but we're going to see if he has that backup talent.
It probably does.
Portland is 0-2. They're going to take a deep shot immediately, and oh boy.
Oh.
Trent McDuffie and another, I'm assuming it was a safety. We're juggling the ball for a second, and now Kirk Cousins looking to throw. He's sacked. Can this get any worse? George Karlaftis taking him down. And, I mean, again, this could not be getting any worse right now. Kirk Cousins is, or was, a starter for the Minnesota Vikings back a while ago. He made the transition to the Falcons, who are now the Snowhawks in Portland. So, it's not been good since, and he goes down once again. Cousins, Cousins in some clear discomfort. Joshua Uche taking him down. Dude, I'm telling you, if this defense keeps going tonight, it's going to be bad. I mean, the Snowhawks are already 0-2. You're looking at an OKC team who scored over 40 against a high-powered opponent in the Columbus Bulls. So how do you even go about this here? As he just barely gets tackled there, we're going to see Patrick Mahomes, the game's MVP, if you will. So Patrick Mahomes, after that game, went 48 for 65, 695 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 INT.
Thank God that Chris Collinsworth is not even commentating this game. Anyways.
Yeah, the glaze would be insane. Anyways, the Bisons will start off with running. Pacheco with a nice, huge chunk gain. And they're already in enemy territory. A 16-yard rush. The video that should be before this, we ended up going straight down to the wire. And, that game didn't exactly start out pretty for the opposition. So, we'll see how this works out. as that'll be a 5-yard game. Rasheed Rice, who was just zoned for a split second, had to walk off in week 2 to give OKC their first win of the season. Meanwhile, a first down here as with 2 rushes, Pacheco's already at 23 yards. First and 10
yeah,
at
the
the
wide open lane.
Yeah, first and 10 at the 37. Mahomes under center, and Pacheco is met in the backfield. Ellis taking him down. It's going to be a negative 3 yards. And Mahomes checking in with the coach there. It looks a little zesty, so, you know.
Caleb
Pass
Williams.
down the field. Oh, boy. That was close to being picked off. DB had his back turned. Thankfully so for the Bisons, and now it's 3rd and 13 at the 40. Kelsey. A little bit of motion here. Mahomes to throw. Going deep once again, and it's another well-defended deflection. Phillips on Rasheed Rice.
Oh.
And they're actually going to attempt this. Wow. This is 56 or 57 yards. Kick is up. It is good. Oh my goodness. What a field goal.
Well, they got a kicker, that's for sure.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. And this one being returned from the 5 goes to 26. And now we're going to see Kirk Cousins come out once again. Hopefully that pressure subsides because, I mean, let's be honest here, partner, that was pretty bad.
It was. He got sacked at least 2 or 3 times that drive.
And off here to Robinson. It'll be 2nd and 9. A nice tackle by the defense. Results in just a 1-yard gain. Kirk Cousins with some good pressure here. Whoa! Bijan Robinson coming up and downfield. It's going to be a first down at their own 46-yard line. Good protection here. I didn't mean to say good pressure, but yeah, definitely some good protection for Kirk Cousins in the pocket. Stays in there to build up pocket presence. Reminds me of the C.J. Stroud game, you know, with the Oilers and such.
Yeah.
1st and 10. A little bit of motion here. Hand off to Bijan. Bijan with a nice little juke. He's going to go for about a yard. That looks similar to his first touchdown in the NFL. Multinational Football League. He has now scored, I believe, a couple. As Cousins stays calm under pressure. Oh, man. Drake London had it in his hands. And it goes incomplete. Third and 9. Cousins looking to throw. Steps up. He's going to run. Cousins with a first down and a little more. And the veteran will slide down.
He barely made it, to be honest with you.
I know he's a little slower because of his age and everything, but man, that was like Tom Brady speed.
That he's not really much of a scrambling QB, to be honest with you.
Nope, but he stepped up and made the play. 2 yards makes it 2nd and 8. That's all you can really ask for in a quarterback, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter about speed. It just matters, can you make it to beyond the sticks, and can you get me in the end zone? That's what all the head coaches are worried about. Cousins to throw. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver.
That was once a bad drop right there.
That was. Last one you could have blamed on the DB. That one, there's really no point, and that pass is caught. It's going to be a first down. Bijan Robinson, the number 1 receiver and running back in this game, which is kind of funny to say, but, I mean, think about it. It really has been him.
It really has.
So, 1st and 10 coming here at the 26. Cousins with Bijan in the backfield. And they're going to hand it off here. Bijan to the outside.
Ooh.
He had a little bit of a block, failed block, and that's what's going to take him down. First down at the 14-yard line, and it sets up a red zone opportunity for Cousins in Portland. 1st and 10, an empty backfield, looking to throw. Cousins across, it's caught. Hits the slant, it's going to be 7 yards to the 7. So 2nd and 3 coming up. Cousins looking to throw. Blitz coming. Pass is caught! And man, he just can't reach into the end zone. He will get a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Cousins and Snowhawks lined up in ISO formation, looking for the big run here. It won't happen. Chris Jones getting back there for the TFL. A negative 2 yards on that play. Results in 2nd and goal. Cousins to throw. Cousins with only a little bit of time throws it to the back of the end zone. Trent McDuffie with some lockdown clamps, I guess you would say, on the other side of the ball. Meanwhile, Cousins, and he's going to throw this one same way. Trent McDuffie, once again, the man who's getting the camera time. Kirk Cousins, and this offense will head off the field. Meanwhile, a 21-yard attempt here for Portland. Kick is up and good.
I don't think that was 21.
Yes, it was, because you have to add an extra 10 yards. They were about the 11 when they kicked that.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. Bisons on the return. They'll go to the 30, so decent, as Patrick Mahomes, who is thought to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league, in the NFL, of course, according to Chris Collinsworth. But you know what? He was a very good quarterback. I mean, even with the referee help that he got in the NFL. Now, you see how he starts to take a decline here. They're 1-1 on the season, and normally for the Bisons, or what was the Chiefs, they would take a huge downturn. 3rd and 3 at the 37-yard line. A possible 3-and-out coming up. Mahomes throws past the sticks. It's caught. 1st down. And he shakes a tackle or two. 46-yard line is where he'll end up, and it's Noah Gray. Adams on the tackle here.
Tight end there.
Yep, Noah Gray, the tight end. He's back up behind Kelsey. And to be honest with you, he's done pretty good throughout his years. 3 points per each team as we come down to the final play in the 1st quarter. Let's see what Mahomes does. Pass is caught. Rashee Rice is going to get a huge gain. And that will take us to the 2nd quarter. The Bisons and the Snowhawks, both with 3, as both teams have a defensive master case, or defensive showcase, I guess you should say, or I should say. Here is, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 35. Mahomes to throw. Goes out to the side. It's Rashee Rice. 2nd and 6 at the 31. And Mahomes looking to score on this drive. Instead of 3, though, I know he definitely wants that 7. Slow handoff to Pacheco. Still on his feet. And he'll be taken down. It'll be 3rd and 4. 29-yard line inside opponent territory. They may have to walk off the field with a field goal here. We'll see what they do. Mahomes, pass the sticks, it's caught. DeAndre Hopkins for a 1st down. And that was a good acquisition for the Bisons in the offseason. So, just some ways to add on to this team as 1st and 10 is at the 16, so they are now 4 yards into the red zone. Mahomes fires across. It's Rashid Rice, and he's going to have 1st and goal at the 6, taking on a wave of Snowhawks, or a flock, I guess you should say, as it'll be 1st and goal at 6. Mahomes to throw.
Oh.
He's got a wide open Worthy touchdown. And the
Yeah, that was an
Bisons.
easy touchdown right there.
Yeah, the Bisons,
Worthy,
who struck first, will strike harder with the 1st touchdown of the game.
Yeah, no one was there to stop him. 21 was too slow there. That's a touchdown for the Bisons.
Yeah, sorry that the commentary is a little bland here, folks. It's, like I said, we're recording this really, not that late, I guess. It is 10:44 my time right now, though, so, it starts to
Mine's
get a
like
little bland.
9:44.
Yeah, so Ice is clearly in a different time zone. Meanwhile, 10-3, the Bisons will kick it off, and Portland will try to mimic what they did here in just a few, and that return will make it to the 26. It's an all right return as Kirk Cousins coming back out, hopefully met by less passing pressure here in this game, as Cousins will give motion to one of his receivers. Cousins to the motion man. It's incomplete. Trent McDuffie is becoming a deflections king right now for the Bisons. Meanwhile, 2nd and 10. Cousins throwing near the sideline, incomplete. Heavily contested ball. Bijan Robinson, the intended target. It's his only pass that hasn't been caught. It'll be 3rd and long. Empty backfield for Cousins. Taking the top off, and it's incomplete. Tranquil, along with 3 others in coverage. And Drake London, the intended target. And folks, I'll take a literally like maybe 30-second water break here. Ice, take it away.
Alright, here we go. He's going to take it out to near the 25 to the 27. And Rashid Rice is coming out. 12 receptions, 4 touchdowns, 228 yards is Rashid Rice. And here we go. Mahomes coming out here. He's going to go with an RPO to Worthy. That was a gain of 8 to the 36. They're going to hurry up this offense a bit here. Ball in the 20, on the ball in the 36, excuse me. And Mahomes does a deep pass, incomplete. I am surprised there was no pass interference calls there. And I'm not even trying to glaze Mahomes. Like, I'm kind of surprised that there was no PI on that call. But the rest of the decision. Anyways, so that is to Rashid Rice to the 49 from Mahomes. As Oklahoma is hoping to get a 2-1 season start going. Get a 2-1 start on the season going. If they can get that going, I think they could have potential maybe playoff run if we're talking about that. But yeah, it's way too early in the season to talk about playoff wise. Here we go. Mahomes, drop back, looking to throw. Caught. Travis Kelce. That's a gain of 9 from Mahomes. To Travis Kelce, and
I come back
Travis
at a
Kelce's
bad
hurt.
time. Oh, boy.
And
Travis
Taylor Swift on the sideline is freaking out. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's cussing out Andy Reid right now. Mahomes
I don't know
to
what
throw.
Andy Reid did.
Okay. Fastest copy on the sticks.
Oh.
The first down. Yeah, the game does that. And I think it's just because Mahomes does that IRL. I don't exactly know what the hell that it's even about.
That's
but
a gain of 3 there.
Yeah, a gain of 3 as we try to ignore that for a split second. 10-3 still here for the Bisons. Handoff to Pacheco goes for really only a gain of 1. It's 3rd and 6. And Mahomes and the Bisons looking to convert here. Snowhawks trying to keep it under wraps, and Noah Gray can't get past the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th down.
Or the line of field goal range, though.
Or yeah, the yard line of game. Golly. This is a 44-yard kick here for the Bisons. Kick is up, and what do you know? It's good. Guy,
wow,
Harrison
up
Butker.
By 10.
Yeah, up by 10 right now. Butker, man, I'm telling you, he's got quite the accuracy for a kicker. I mean, he just drilled the 56-yarder at the start of the game. And now you look at it, and he's got a plus or 40-yard plus field goal. So, OKC really scoring on any and every drive they have run.
Look at the yardage for the Snowhawks here. My goodness, not a good sight to see. That's not even a gain of anything. That's at least back to the line of
scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here. Fullback and a running back in the backfield now. We'll see what they want to do with that. Handoff, Robinson. Squeezes through the line, and he's got 4. Going to be 3rd and 6. This is where the Bisons, I believe, flopped on their last play of the last drive. And now Cousins to throw. Past the sticks, it's a 1st down.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts getting there, and uh-oh. Another injury for the Bisons, man. They just can't catch a break. That would be a disaster here if they can't get a couple of guys back, including Travis Kelce, of all people, who we saw go out. We'll see if he's back on the next drive. Oh my!
Bijan almost fell over.
Bijan almost broke his own ankles there, along with the defenders. Oh my goodness. Cousins should, I mean, honestly, you should feel privileged to have a good running back there. Cousins is under pressure, and he goes right down.
Yeah, he ran right to the defender on that one. Wait a minute.
Cousins is out.
No. Who's the QB?
Who's coming in?
Who is this?
Is this Penix?
No? Wait, is it?
I think that's Penix Jr.
It's Penix.
And it's, what a play! Drake
Penix
London
Jr.
down the sideline, and welcome to the game. Penix Jr. was sitting on the sidelines just waiting.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Because Michael Penix, we all thought he was injured, okay? Everyone thought he was injured. Even the coaching staff for the Snowhawks team pulled some tomfoolery or something. And we did see someone with a hood earlier walking with the Snowhawk player, and wow, what a surprise. Holy,
yeah, that
Bijan
is
Robinson.
Crazy. Bijan Robinson getting that catch, and Penix Jr. is starting to rack up some big yardage in this game.
He's back, and he's probably better than ever here.
Probably feeling refreshed after seeing Kirk Cousins go out here. And this is Kyle Pitts, nearly a touchdown. I feel like I'm narrating the WWE or something right now, man. This is like a guest referee right now. 2-minute warning upcoming, and what a shock this has been. Bison's still up by 10. And now Penix has these Snowhawks in just within inches of the goal line. Robinson trying to get in, and he can't get in. Still a 1-yard line matter here. 2nd and goal. I imagine they'll try Robinson once again. No, they're going to pass here. And it's caught. Pitts, touchdown. Pitts will get his touchdown, and the tight end has... I mean, you've got to be happy about this. Seriously, if you're a Snowhawks fan and you were worried about Kirk Cousins just a few seconds ago, you've got to be happy now. I mean, this guy comes into the game and starts lighting everything up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No. Charlie in here? Charlie! Hold on.
And the kickoff set to be underway. Past the 10, past the 20, and we'll get to 25. And Mahomes coming back out on the field with the Bisons after their defense just let up a touchdown. This would be a good time to be alive if you're a Snowhawks fan. And Bisons gets a gain of 9. Mahomes just keeps doing that pose for some reason.
I've seen that.
Anyway, they will be taking a timeout.
The dog was playing hide and seek on us. We had to figure out where he was at. Meanwhile, 2nd and 1 here for the Portland, or oh my goodness, the OKC Bisons. Completely different colors. 2nd and 1. Mahomes to Rashid Rice. He levels somebody right there. Did you see
Hopkins.
that?
That's Hopkins.
That was Hopkins, yeah. Wow.
Former Texans and Titan IRL. Now, we don't talk about that. Anyways.
And this pass is going to Pacheco. Pacheco's got a first down. Got just the right amount of yardage he needed. Nothing further. And he got out of bounds as well. That certainly helps the Bisons situation. Still a 13-10 ball game. Mahomes looking to throw. He goes near the sideline, and hold on, we got flags. Wow. Refs still might be in Mahomes' favor. I didn't really see anything there.
No, I did. I kind of did, to be honest with you there.
Oh, well, you got better eyes than I did. Mahomes zipping this one across, and oh, man. Travis Kelce coming back in the game. Judon, yep. Who tried to get in there for what could have been an interception, honestly.
15 versus 15.
Yeah. Mahomes and Kelce. And it's going to be a timeout as the dynamic duo connects. 13-10. And they're looking to change it. 23 seconds left. See, Mahomes, he knows these reads like anybody in the league, but he's just able to execute it to some other form, man. I mean, I'm telling you. He's got a lot of football IQ, and I'll stop glazing him for a split second. Mahomes is sacked!
Oh, Matthew Judon.
Judon will be the man on a mission here. Timeout taken, 17 seconds left. So Judon forces the Bisons to take their final timeout of the half, and Portland still has 3. So they really, if they need to, they can call the timeouts accordingly. Mahomes is nearly picked off by Judon.
I feel like they should have just let him catch that there and then stop him in bounds there.
Maybe. 3rd and 22 at the 25. 14 seconds. There. Mahomes.
Anyways.
Looking to throw. Immense pressure. He's going to just throw this one out. 4th and 22. Obviously, they're going to have to get the kicking team out. Little zesty formation there for Mahomes. 41-yard field goal. He nailed a 40-plus yarder just a little bit ago. Can he have now? Kick is up. It is good. Of course he can. Bucker, man, I'll tell you. That is one of the few guys I respect on that Kansas City roster right now. to be honest with you. Bucker, man, he's done an incredible job with kicking, and you know, everybody says, playing kicker is easy. Not really. It's really not. I mean, you gotta kick that ball, and Mahomes, or oh my gosh, what am I saying? Cousins with a deep connection as he just came back in the game. What is going on? Portland trying to figure out their QB situation. Meanwhile, halftime coming. 16-10, Bisons lead.
Alright, 16-10 as the Bison's leading by 6. Here we go. So halftime report underway, set, ready to go. And hopefully we will, there we go, Steamers Blues. So we already know the results of that, 7-16. Aaron Rodgers did okay on the day, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Brees Hall 14 for 46 and a touchdown. Memphis, Louisville, 27-10. As Will Levis had a really good first quarter. He just collapsed after that. After this game, we got two more other games going on. Orlando Orbits and the Sentinels taking, and then you got Armadillo, Columbus Bulls set to happen too. And yeah, this game has been a very interesting game, very tight, close game so far. The defense for Snowhawks has been playing decently well by keeping their team still in here. So here we go. Second half underway.
This is going to go. Kickoff will go clear to the 6-yard line. That's where they'll return it, and they'll come back for, I think, like 24-yard line. Maybe I'm wrong. No, 28. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't really get to see it, so I was just kind of guessing there. 1st and 10, 16-10 here. Pacheco on the handoff. He is going to immediately get knocked back. Great job by the Snowhawks defense coming out the gates. Judon has certainly showed up. Reed giving the players some signs over there. If you can see him waving his hands. Pacheco. And that's going to go right back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11. 26-yard line. Mahomes in danger of a 3-and-out. We'll see what he can do here to get him out of it. Slip screen. Pacheco not going to make it. Big time tackle for Grant. And it's going to be 4th and 1. So 4th and 1, obviously a necessitation for the punt team inside their own 36. So this one will bounce to the S on the Snowhawks logo in the end zone. Meanwhile, Bijan Robinson, 4 targets, 3 receptions, 39 yards, and no touchdowns on the day. But he certainly has helped in high-pressure situations. And we're seeing Cousins come back out. I think fans were almost wanting him to stay out of the game because, Portland have done so well. And that's a fumble. The lineman taking care of it. A loss of 2 coming with it, but they could have just lost the ball. So very important to jump right back on that. They need to do some depth chart moving here as Robinson is going to have an 11-yard gain right there. Or not 11 yards. But 3rd and 3. 27. That's all I gotta say. Cousins. Handoff. Robinson makes a man miss. He's got a 1st down at the 41. Inside of Snowhawks territory. Still, and the Bisons, they need to be aware of that run game, man. I mean, I'm telling you, Robinson is a young, developing running back, and he can be a cruiser for any team if he gets his hands on the ball at the right time. And the Bisons looking to make a stop here before they go any further. Cousins, the throw, it's dropped. It's Cook messing a little bit with Pitts, and I wouldn't do that. 2nd and 10 at the 41. Hand off to Robinson. Going to be -2. And Robinson going out of the game now. What is happening? Star players are going out all around different teams. And now a 3rd and 12 coming here, and wow. 3-yard loss right there for the Bisons, and McLean on the handoff. Just not a good look there. 16-10. 4th and 15 for the Snowhawks. So go ahead and kick or punt this one away. Excuse me. Kick is up, and we'll go to the 10. And about a 9-yard return there. So Mahomes will come back out after what was a pretty pitiful first drive. The Snowhawks had a little bit more success. Nothing found there neither, though. As it'll be 1st and 10 at the 19. Pass is caught, and it's Worthy for 5 yards. Remember, the Bisons still hold the lead, so they can really play this safe if they want to. Portland's the one that's got to go down and score, really. I mean, it still is a one-possession, and, man, I really want that thing to just get out. That little pose that Mahomes does, I don't like it. Pacheco is going to run. Pacheco has 8 yards. 36-yard line is where he'll get to. And if their goal was to take off time off the clock, I mean, they're doing it pretty well. With that run right there, they take off quite a lot of time. Kelsey in motion, looking to throw. He goes a little deeper. It's Noah Gray. It's 1st down. Jesse Bates and company on the catches. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46 now for the Bisons. Mahomes, handoff to Pacheco, and going to go for 3. Nothing good going there. OKC is looking to get something here. Handoff, and Judon. No, it's Jesse Bates getting back there, and Checo obviously helped up by a Snowhawk there. Good active sportsmanship. 3rd and 6. Quick pass is caught by Worthy, and now they've got a decision. 4th and inches at the 45. Do you go for it? You're in their territory, and Andy Reid's going to say yes. Go ahead. 4th and inches. Looking to throw. Pass is caught. Worthy. 1st down at the 36. A 1st down at the 36 now sets up the Bisons pretty well here for any type of scoring, and Kelsey will catch this one, move forward for 8. Second and 2 at the 28 now in Portland territory. Looking to throw. Mahomes gets it to DeAndre Hopkins, and he holds on. It's going to be a 1st down at the 21. Knocking on the door of the red zone. Really close to breaching through. Kelsey in a little bit of motion. Looking to throw, and it's caught. Wow, what a catch. Over the Portland cornerback here. It's going to be 1st, and we'll call this just 1st and goal. I mean, there's really no way you get a 1st down here. Pass is incomplete. Kelsey could only get a hand on it. Going to end up being 2nd and 10. So 2nd and goal, actually. I forgot that's what we're calling it. So 2nd and 10. Mahomes throwing to Kelsey. He's got gain of 4. Going to be 3rd and goal. So a goal line stand could be in the works here for the Snowhawks. Bisons. Mahomes dives, touchdown! And the Bisons will take control with the touchdown there. Extending the lead. And diving over Snowhawks is Patrick Mahomes. And they're going to line up for a 2-point here. A 12-point game for the Snowhawks here. If they get this, it will be a 14-pointer, and that's good. So the scoring summary for the Bisons, 14 plays, 82 yards, and almost 7 minutes taken off the clock. Portland really hasn't gotten a chance to have the ball in the third, and that certainly hurts a little bit more now. The Bisons and the Snowhawks now a little bit more separated, more one-sided, I guess you could say, as the Bisons extend their lead to 2 touchdowns and another injury here for the Snowhawks. It's Trice as he's going out now. Now, the big question is, we're going to see Robinson. We will. He comes back. Seems like they're taking a lot of players out that don't really need to, as Cousins will get this ball 8 yards ahead. It's Mooney for 8 yards. 2nd and 2 at the 39. Cousins, last play of the third, to Bijan Robinson. It's not a first down, but pretty close. Robinson going down again. This time it's his leg, and he's being walked towards the locker room. Not a good sign. The injury timeout will give 1 more second, so this will be the last play. 3rd and inches. Blitz coming. Cousins down the field. It's picked off. It's Brandon Cook, and he's going to have a first at the 46-yard line. And the quarter, Judon in that first half was getting on Mahomes for a while there. Cook with our first pick of the game. And the Bisons are back in control with a 2-possession lead. So Portland commits the first turnover of the day. Cousins gets his first pick of the season. And now Mahomes is going to throw this one to DeAndre Hopkins. It's going to be 9 yards. Nine yards here for the Bisons, and Mahomes scattering players around. Fake handoff here. Gives it to Pacheco, and Pacheco just can't get past. It's going to be 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches at the 44-yard line. Mahomes. Looking to throw. Blitz coming, and he's got it. To Travis Kelce as Bates gets in on the tackle. I don't know what that just was. Okay. Sorry that you guys had to watch that. I really don't want to know what that was. Pacheco on the handoff. He's going to surge backwards. Loss of 3. 42-yard line. And now the Oklahoma City Bisons go back 3. It's a huge setback, and Mahomes looking to throw. It's Kelce. Kelce gets a blocking. Going to be 3rd short. Third and 3 at the 32. Mahomes. The throw. It's knocked out. Incomplete. 4th and 3 at the 32, and I imagine they'll just take the field goal here. That will be the case. This one from, 49 yards out. Bucker has not missed one yet. Kick is up. It is good. just as intended. No commentator curse there. The Bisons have been lighting up the scoreboard here in the second half. I mean, it was pretty close coming down to the wire here in that first half, but in the fourth quarter, it seems more and more clear that the Bisons are going to have their second win. Meanwhile, Kirk Cousins, let's see what he's done all game. He's been sacked multiple times. And especially right there, that one made by Karloftis, and the pick earlier certainly didn't help. Gave the Bisons 3. As a 27-10 ball game can only get worse from here. They need to score, and that was nearly picked off as well. Portland needs to get something in the works here. Looking to throw is Cousins. Pass is caught. First down at the 45. Drake London. London has a few drops on the day. I mean, nothing really to brag about, and that's intercepted. And that might be returned. Touchdown, Bisons. This one's getting out of hand. Drew Tranquil has just returned a pick 6. Kirk Cousins throws his second pick, and it results in a potential 7. I'm almost convinced I shouldn't be commentating this at this point. Almost 34 points now for the Bisons. They score one more time, I think we're going to be done with commentary. For this game, at least. Because this one has been a snooze fest. OKC has dominated the entire game. The Snowhawks will return to the 25, and Kirk Cousins, man, I'm telling you, he's about to lose his starting job because it doesn't look good. Kirk Cousins on the day. Oh boy, it does not look good. Cook with the first interception. Tranquil with a pick 6. Oh, man. This really hasn't been good for the Snowhawks. No vendetta against the Bisons, but I mean, when one team is scoring absolutely, like, relentlessly against another team, it tends to get a little bit boring. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that Mooney got the first down there. 5 wide look here for the Snowhawks, looking to throw. Cousins with some good protection. He wanted to lob it, and he is brought down. 2nd and 10. Just got the ball off fast enough. Going to be 2nd and 10. Here at 35. Cousins to throw. It's nearly picked off again. I would have stopped commentating right there. 3rd and long at the 35. Cousins throwing. Pass is caught. And it's going to be 6 yards. No die here for the Snowhawks, as once again they'll be put in a position to punt. They're actually going to go for it here. It's actually a smart move for them to go for it here. I mean, you're down by 24 points. Might as well get something going, right? Cousins, sideline. Knocked away, incomplete. This game is just about over, 34-10 right now, and I don't see the Snowhawks scoring anymore. I mean, Cousins has certainly not proved anybody wrong. And this run will get nothing. 2nd and 10. Let's talk about a little bit like what the Bisons have done today. The Bisons have been a great offensive team. They've been stout on defense, and honestly, that's just how they've controlled the game. Is that'll be a 6-yard gain, 3rd and 4, incoming. Bisons have had a good air raid, and they're showing it off here with Rashid Rice getting a first down. Coming closer and closer to me just not commentating this game, to be honest with you. Because again, after a while, you really just don't feel like it. Mahomes to throw, end zone, touchdown. This is pretty much ball game, so I'm just going to end the commentary here. So with that being said, we'll see you at the post-game stat reading. See you later. Okay, well, folks, that is the end of this game. 41-10, the final score. 2 touchdowns, 294 yards, 81 completion percentage for Patrick Mahomes on the day. Kirk Cousins, no touchdowns, 163 yards, and a 44.1 completion percentage. Taking a look into the player stats, Patrick Mahomes ends off with a 101.7 rating. And Kirk Cousins, no, that does not look good whatsoever. Below a 30, a 22.1 rating. So that's really bad. Michael Penix, for when he got in the game, man, he did so good. 151.3. So maybe if they would have kept him in, they would have won that game, but it's all a bunch of what ifs right now. Bijan Robinson is placed on IR as we thought, and that definitely doesn't look good for him. Sorry, I'm running through these a little fast. I really ain't got time. Excuse me. Okay, looking on defense. There we go. Braylon Trice is placed on IR as well for the Snowhawks, so all the stuff coming up. Take a look at kicking just for a couple seconds here. 57 yards, longest field goal of the day and probably of the league. So just letting that one be known. Young Ho Koo, his longest was a 21-yarder. And yeah, we all know how that goes. Anyways, that is the end of this game. The Bisons improved to 2-1. The Snowhawks fall to 0-3, and some roster changes set to be made. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out, Multinational Football League fam. See ya.